Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Frances Martin, independent administrator with Stampin' Up. And today I'm going to share with you a little case on very cute little case here to put your tool, take your pick tool, so it can just slide in and slide out. This tool, it's on page 30 of the holiday catalog, Take Your Pick. Well, it comes in this little box here. So I done this, and I'm gonna give credit to Pam Cornell. She shared this with me. See, it fit perfect. So where to get those little this is a slider, a pencil slider. They come in different colors. See, this one, it's like army green. I got mine at the Dollar Tree. I saw some at Walmart online. I saw some on Amazon. So it's just a little slider. So to get it done, I tried to remove the snap here so I can put it right on my paper. I didn't have no luck. So I'm going to share how I done mine if you want to cover it. But first, let me share with you this here. When you're going to get this is too long, okay? So this was here and at the bottom. See those two? So you're going to take scissors and just, I use my snip. I shouldn't, but I did. Just use any scissors. You can use old scissors and cut right at the edge of where this go in. Right there along. I tried to go straight, but you see it's not that straight, but it was good. And here right along that. But you want to make sure you don't cut inside the tray, because that's what holds everything in place. So we're going to put that in. See, it fit perfect. It cannot fit more perfect than that. Now, did I say when you pull this out, see, it's kind of snapped there. Well, you want to put your hand there and pull the flap down. Voila. Because this here going to hang right on top of the snap, and you're going to break it if you just pull out. So after you put your hand down, then you can take it out and put your tool in. So how did I cover it? Well, this measures 7.5, and the width here, it's 3. So 3 and 3 would be 6. This is 1. So 3, 6, 7, 8. I went at 9. Because we cannot score just at the 1 and the 3 and so on, because we need space to wrap it up. So here how I done mine. Let's put this one back in. Here we go. Oh, did I close it right here? Let me make sure I close this one right. You want to make sure this is straight. I think it is. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, so I got a piece of paper here that measured the length there, measure 9 inch by 7.5. Now we're going to start scoring at 1 inch. So go right at 1. And then we're going to score at 4 and 1 line. When I say 1 line, it's the first little line right there. That's the best way that I could come up with. I play a little bit with the paper, and it was to just wrap it right. That's the way that I came up with. So 4 and 1 little line. We're going to go by the little line. I know it's 1/16, but I'm going to say 1 line. You guys going to understand better maybe. Now, every number that I'm going to say, we're going to increase 1 line. So now we need to go at 5, but it's going to be 2 lines. So really, the 2 line, it's 1/8. So we're going to go here and score. Now it's going to be 8 and 3 lines. So 1, 2, 3, that would be 3/16. We're going to go right there at 8. Oops. And score. So now we got our score. Now let's put that together. And I use 2 punch for this. I use the 1/2-inch punch and the 3/4 punch. So that's the 2 punch that I'm using. We're gonna reinforce this, and this is Share What You Love Designer Series paper. So it is a thick Designer Series paper. So if you use regular Designer Series paper, be very careful because it's a lot thinner. So make sure that you won't rip it. So I wanted something more solid. And this one here can be too long. We'll see. Now we're going to put that on it. No, it's not too long. See, now it fit perfect. So if you would not score enough, what's going to happen? It's too tight and it's going to bow in. So then your thing won't slide in and out. So now we can assemble that. But before we assemble that, we're going to take our the 3/4 inch. Because you see you get the little divot there, the little loop, so you can put your finger to slide it. So you're going to go between the 2 score line here. Go right in the center as much as you can. Oops, halfway. Your circle. Try to eyeball that here. That look about right to me. Now, this one here. Oops. Like this. Gonna hold this in place. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do this one here. Oh, how did I do that? 1 second here. This is gonna go together. Okay, now I got it. We're going to go right here. You want from the edge to your score line, go in the center of that. Try to put the same proportion on each side. Halfway the circle. Okay, now I'm going to put that right here. Score to the score, because you see it's a bit off there. Score to the score. And then I'm going to match that back up. Okay, now we're going to take our tear and tape. And do I want this way or I want this way? I'm going to put it this way. So take your tear and tape, and we want to do that when it's flat. It's much easier. And if I got something in mind, I want to share why I'm not doing another step first. I'm going to share with you in a second. So take your tear and tape, put that right at the edge. So you go on the side that face you, because this is going to wrap there. And on this one here, put the tear and tape at the inside. So one on the outside, one on the inside. Okay, now we're going to remove this. Let me make sure this is very tight together. And if this happens, you don't want this, because this would stop it of sliding. You see I got my tape off a bit. You want to make sure to remove that. You don't want no stickiness at all. Remove this. Make sure the edge is clean. And let's remove this. Okay, when you do a box, it's better if you lay flat. It's much, much, much easier than take this and close it. Okay, because of the snap, and you see I'm not quite just here, so what I'm going to do, don't sweat over the small stuff I say. I'm just going to come in and remove this. Here we go. Maybe it's a little bit off here. So if that happened, just... Here we go. So now, because of the snap, I cannot reach my punch to go deep enough. And I didn't know, I don't want to pull my snap because I'm afraid to break it. So take your paper cutter again. Fold this down, and from where you get your loop there, go at 2 1/4. 2 1/4, and cut this. And because it's the heavy designer series paper, you have to push hard. And if it don't go all the way, turn it around and do it on the other side at 2 1/4. Make sure this is straight. And cut. Et voila. Oops, don't worry about that. So now we got this. Now for the snap, we need to have for our snap, and this was, I think I had it for this way, right? Nope, this way. I want this to be on that side. So this way. So now you're gonna take your the bigger one. Oh, maybe this one would fit. Yes, the smaller one. That's what it is. The smaller one. The 1/2 inch circle. Push it all the way and line up right at the edge of your score line. And punch. Now let's see if this is gonna match. So you're gonna slide it in. Push this down here so you can slide it in. Okay, so I could have went more on the other side, no biggie. That's why we want to do that before we, so I need to go a little bit more inside. Not much though. And then let's try that again. And you see it fit perfect, slide in. And I don't glue my paper there, not at all. I'm a little bit more challenged this morning. Let me put a little bit down. And let's slide this. Oops. Perfect. Now it fit perfect. I know I get some black there. You can always take your piece that you cut out and maybe do a V in it. I don't know. I'm just leaving it like that. For me, that don't bug me. Now take your other piece. Oh, I know what we can do. Wait a minute. I know what we can do. Hold on. I got another idea. Okay, now let's take this. The first, when you slide it in first, it's going to be tight, but you want it tight because you don't want it to move on you. Here we go. Don't worry about the line. We're going to cover that, but I think I got an idea for this. Let's take a rich raspberry. Yeah, I think so. This is going to go perfect. Let's do one little hole. And then let's do the 1 inch around this. And that hole, it's a little bit too big. So, and do I have a smaller hole? I don't. So it would be, if you get a small hole punch, you can always do this. So that would be something, but it's up to you. Now for this here, I just cut a long strip and I'm just varnish it. I think that's a good word. And then we're going to take our tear and tape. And this time I'm putting it on the side that it's got the white, because we're going to reverse that in the front for a little decoration. This one is very tiny. It was a piece of scrap that I had. So the other one I did it in cardstock. Whatever that you're going to use, you want to take your bone folder and curl it the way that I did, so then it's going to be easier to put on your box. Now I'm going to remove this. You need at least, I would say, 9.5 inch, just to make sure you get enough. You can cut the extra. Now I'm going to start right here at the edge, and then I'm going to follow my line where I mount that. Just follow your line. So now you don't even see where you mount that. And now I'm going to come here. Oh, really? This should be on the top. Oh, that's okay. I should not glue this part first. Leave that up and slide that one under, but it's going to go good. Maybe I can lift it up. Yes, I can. So, okay. I'm going to cut this. Put that under, because it's better if you get the end facing the bottom. And now, make sure it's adhere good. Et voila, you get your case for your tool. This is it, my friend. So again, those boxes are, I got mine at the Dollar Tree. You can get some on Amazon and so on. And for the tools, I'm going to put the link right below that you can have the direct link to order them. Thank you so much and have a lovely day. Bye-bye for now.